Should we shut down all construction sites in Ontario because of COVID-19? Maybe you were expecting your unit to be completed this year. Maybe you recently bought a pre-construction unit. What kind of impact should you expect? Construction is deemed to be an essential service because Doug Ford said, when it comes to the necessities of life, shelter is at the top of the list. We have 35,000 units of housing under construction. We have shortages of housing, infrastructure problems, transit projects that are already behind and sold on. But is social distancing realistic at a construction site? There are a lot of safety concerns for construction workers. The reality is we are living in a time where every new rule introduced will be controversial. We must operate under a certain set of rules, and things are changing so quickly. As an owner of pre-construction unit, it is important for you to understand 3 impacts. Number 1. Unavoidable delay. You probably have received an unavoidable delay letter from your builder. What does that mean? Let's say the firm occupancy date of your unit is set to June 1st this year. If the builder fails to meet this date, then they need to pay you a delay compensation. There is one exception. If the delay is caused by an event like a strike, fire, flood, or pandemic, something that's not the builder's fault and is outside the builder's control, then the builder won't need to pay for it. Obviously, COVID-19 makes it to the list of unavoidable delay. What if you just recently bought the unit? Can you delay paying your deposits then? Unfortunately, no. You still have to pay the deposit according to the original schedule. How long would the unavoidable delay be? Make sure you look out for a second letter from your builder. Once the situation clears up a little bit, they need to send you the revised critical date. But isn't construction an essential service? Why is there still delay? While the majority of builders are keeping the construction sites open, all the social distancing and safety measures would definitely slow things down. Also, government permits and inspections will be needed along the way to get things done. The biggest problem could be the supply chain issue. Where do we get our construction materials from? Our building sectors import over $500 million annually from China, but the factories in China were shut down for months. I spoke to a top builder in Toronto, and they were facing a shortage of toilets. You see, this will lead to the second impact. Number 2. Unexpected increase in construction cost. A construction risk engineer in AXA Insurance warns, it is not that materials will be unavailable. It is that materials will be unaffordable. Builders will have to face unexpected supply chain interruptions, and the longer they keep the construction sites open, the higher the cost is. There are loans to pay, wages to pay, and so on. All these would mean an unexpected increase in construction costs for the builders. But they have already pre-sold all the units. They can't increase the price anymore. So what can they do? For reputable builders who are financially very strong, they will be able to weather the storm. They will bear the extra cost to keep their reputation. For new and inexperienced builders, they may have to cancel the projects. You see, that's why I always stress that you should only buy from reputable builders. During the good times, you might think that every real estate broker and every builder seems to be the same. But it is during a storm like this. Only the reputable ones can shine for you to protect your investments. Number 3. Even tighter supply. Toronto has the most number of cranes in North America. We have been extremely busy building to cope with our housing supply shortage. The unavoidable delays and unexpected cost increase will cause interruptions to our housing supply. we might be facing even tighter supply conditions. So if you are holding a pre-construction unit, good for you. Hang tight. I share my opinions and market news every single week. If you want to stay on top of the market, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell now.